From a young girl selling her virginity through an infamous brothel, to another that sold herself to a 45-year-old Italian businessman living in Venice, we take a look at 6 girls who sold their virginity to pay for college. Number 6. Natalie Dillon. Natalie Dillon, who received her bachelor's degree in women's studies from Sacramento State, went on Howard Stern to sell her virginity to pay off her college education. Last time we checked, state schools weren't that out of reach, but we can't blame the girl for upping her ante. Since Dillon's sister was one of the working girls at Nevada's most infamous brothel and subject of HBO show Cat House, she worked out a deal with proprietor Dennis Hoff and put her hymen up for bidding at bunnyranch.com. Rumors were that bids reached as high as $3.7 million for the privilege of popping her cherry. But according to the Hoff, the transaction was never consummated, although Natalie did end up walking away with a cool $250,000. Number 5. The Gumtree Girl. An unnamed 16-year-old Irish Catholic schoolgirl wanted to get in on the virginity for money action. She placed an ad on the trading website GUMTREE, offering her innocence to the highest bidder to raise cash for art school. An undercover reporter agreed to buy her virginity for close to $10,000 to see if she was bogus. The girl was indeed who she claimed to be, but when the reporter revealed his identity, she claimed it was just a joke. I'm thinking she was serious, and maybe the dude was just really ugly. Number 4. Rosie REID. Rosie REID graduated from Bristol University. But one thing was troubling her: her debts. She owed the university $22,000. Rosie REID, an 18-year-old lesbian from the UK, decided to sell her first sexual experience for $13,300. The buyer, after 2,000 bids, a 44-year-old engineer and divorced father of 2, won the coveted prize. Rosie regrets the decision. After the act took place and her partner, Jess Cameron, cried and cried. A cautionary tale: once virginity is sold, it cannot be returned. Number 3. ALINA PERCEA. Just as with Rosie and Gumtree Girl, ALINA auctioned her virginity to pay for a computing degree. A 45-year-old Italian businessman was the highest bidder. The businessman paid for her trip expenses to Venice, where they both spent quality time touring sites and dining in a luxury hotel. However, unlike Rosie, who hated her partner, ALINA grew fond of hers. She says he would compliment her every few minutes, and he was charming and funny. She planned to raise $73,000 for her education, but managed to raise only $13,000 at the end of the auction. At an interview, she revealed that Natalie Dillon, our number 5 entry, inspired her to go forth with the auction. Number 2. UNI-GIRL. In 2010, a poor New Zealand student, who was only known by one pseudonym, UNI-GIRL, successfully auctioned her virginity to help pay for university fees. After receiving 1,200 bids on her purity, she accepted an offer for $32,000, which she said was way beyond what I dreamed. She was also grateful for the many bidders who took interest in the ad. Hey, it's no $250,000, but it should cover her books maybe. Number 1. The medical student that auctioned her virginity. In March 2014, a faceless medical student going by the name Elizabeth Rain auctioned her virginity off to the highest bidder, with a target of $400,000. On her blog, the 27-year-old American answered questions about her virginity selling endeavor. She explained she saw the deal as a straight transaction and didn't care who he was, really, as long as he's not a psychopath and we get on well. She eventually decided to show her face, and then revealed her name only to cancel the auction at the last minute.